Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is your humble servant, Mr. Smith, and this couldn't wait. This little article that I came across. And this is especially important if you live in the South LA areas, South Central LA areas, um, Compton areas, to the good folks that live in these areas. Please spread this word and spread this article around and let people know what's going on. Let me read the article and then we'll talk about it. Okay, it's up on the screen there. Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg and his wife Priscilla Chan are funding a program to support small South Los Angeles landlords. The Chan-Zuckerberg Initiative joined other nonprofits and the Coalition for Responsible Community Development to distribute $5 million to landlords, according to the LA Times. The program is called the Los Angeles Local Renters Owners Collaborative. The money is meant to cover back rent and property repairs. Mom and pop landlords have been among the hardest hit business owners during the coronavirus pandemic. The goal is to keep landlords out of financial distress that could force them to sell assets to operators that have little connection to a community and fewer qualms about raising rents or forcing out tenants. The program, which launched Thursday, I believe that's today, will provide financial coaching for small landlords, including helping them pool resources to gain discounts on insurance, mortgages, and legal services. A McKinsey report found that 8 in 10 LA County homes that are affordable to households with incomes at 80% of median income are rented at these prices because the landlord chooses to do so. Those units are not supported by government subsidy or other aid. 3 out of 4 of those so-called naturally occurring affordable housing units are owned by individuals, according to the Times. To qualify for the LA Local Renters Owner Collaborative, a landlord must have at least one tenant behind on rent, own 2 to 20 units, and own property in historic South Central, South Park, or Central Alameda. The program is intended to help BIPOC landlords, which stands for Black, Indigenous, and People of Color. Landlords and tenants have been quick to apply for rent relief offered by the state of California and the city of LA. The state received 20,000 applications within the first day of launching a program last month. The city's program went live March 30th. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's the article. All right, once again, what this is it's a land grab. This Chan-Zuckerberg initiative and other nonprofit organizations, everybody thinks that they're, not for profit. Yeah, maybe not seemingly or in the forefront, believe me. But there's a profit there. And what's the profit? They get this land. And $5 million is nothing to Zuckerberg. That's like $50 to me or to you. And they're going to give $5 million to these landlords in these areas. And it's, quote, intended to help Black, Indigenous, and people of color. Yeah, right. Okay? Let's pick through this. Please, people of these neighborhoods and Black, Indigenous, stop falling for this crap. Don't let him buy you out. That's what he's doing. He's buying you out. Let's read through the lines here. But first, read between the lines. Excuse me. But first, I want to shout out to the YouTuber This Is John Williams. All right, his YouTube page is he's doing a lot of good work. Showing people the problems in California specifically. And that's where I got this article from. So check his page out. Also, you might want to check out Jeremiah Babe. He is pointing out about what's going on in our economy and what you should be doing. I mean, make no mistake, right? The economy is collapsing. Okay, and basically, what Zuckerberg and his wife plan on doing is they're just going to buy these landlords out. This is a gangster move. This is what it is. It's a gangster move. They say, this is what gangsters do. You have a little problem in your business. You need a little loan. Oh yeah, we'll give you money. Sure. But now we own you. Now you owe us. And what do gangsters do? When they buy your business or they buy 20% or 30% of the business, they force you out of it. Please wake up. Stop falling. This guy is not a philanthropist. Just because it says nonprofit in front of his, they can say anything. I mean, look at this. The Chan Zuckerberg is an initiative. Yeah. What is their initiative? To take over the land. Have you guys figured out yet that we're the new Native Americans? And they're pushing us off our land a little bit at a time. They're using all these freaking tricks. Come on! Come on. It's the same thing over and over again. It's just a bunch of gobbledygook. I mean, look at it. The money is meant to cover back rent and property repairs. Of course. They're going to do some good with the money. I mean, even gangsters give the homeless a turkey dinner on Thanksgiving. But it's a political move. My gosh. Yeah, they're going to help you out. And get this. Okay, so the goal, cover back rent and property repairs. Mom and pop landlords have been among the hardest hit. Yeah, that is true. Small businesses are being destroyed in these mom and pop landlords. But please, if you're a mom and pop landlord in this area, hold on to your properties. It's better to live poor and be free than sell out to this jerk off. The goal is to keep local landlords out of financial distress. Okay, that seems nice. That could force them to sell assets, okay, to operators that have little connection to a community. Do you think Zuckerberg has a connection to the South Central LA? Do you think his wife does? Do you see this here? You are selling assets to them. They're the operators that have little connection to your community. They just want you out of there so they can regentrify the place. And it's going to be and then when they regentrify, it's going to be too expensive for you to live there. That's how they push you out. They're going to buy your stuff and then, oh yeah, you want to come back and live in that neighborhood? You can. And where are you going to go? Now you're homeless. Oh yeah, you'll get your stimulus check. And you go to Walmart and get a new TV or something. You see what's going on here. Please, good people of South Central, keep your community alive. Don't let him do this. Resist it. Don't take his dirty money. Let's read on. Okay, the program, which launched Thursday, will also provide financial coaching for small landlords. Oh my gosh. Here it is again with the psychological warfare. You guys are children. You need coaching. If you've been a landlord in South Central for years, what do you need coaching for? You know how to run your business. Do you see this? It's the same thing with affirmative action, right? Oh yeah, or the leg up program. Yeah, we're going to help the poor minorities get into schools because they're not. What is that telling people? That you're not capable of doing it yourself. It makes you have an inferiority complex. It's psychological. It was a psychological trick all along. And now they're doing it again. Oh, we'll come in and help you out. We know better. You think Mark Zuckerberg knows anything about running an apartment in South Central or culturally understanding the people that live there? Are you kidding me? Please wake up. This is a land grab. They're going to push you out. Mark my words. That's what gangsters do. And these guys are gangsters. They just look like sissies. But isn't that the way? Do you ever notice the pictures of the Nazis? They look like you could karate kick them in the next week. They always put these. Some of the wimpiest looking dudes are the worst gangsters. Believe me, for those young people, it's not the guy running around with tats going roar. The heck, come on. Okay, so financial coaching for small landlords. Yeah, you guys are children. You need our coaching. including helping them pool resources to gain discounts on insurance. Oh, gee, I wonder where they're going to get discounts on insurance. Mark Zuckerberg insurance company. Mortgages and legal services. Oh boy, see, here come the lawyers. Do you understand what's happening? You don't need these people. Running an apartment, being a landlord, it's a simple job. You rent out the apartment, make a little money. They're making it seem like they're going to bring in this new way to run things. They always do that in everything. Oh yeah, this is the new way. This is the new way. You are children. We're going to show you a better way. Now, this next paragraph blows me away. It says, a McKinsey report, whoever McKinsey is, I don't even know what that is, found that 8 in 10 LA County homes that are affordable to households with incomes at 80% of median income. This is just hoo-ha. This is like poorly worded. I don't even know what it means. And no, I'm not stupid. But if somebody can explain better what that means, I'll listen. Okay? They obviously don't really want people to clearly understand in this article what's happening here. Right? And, this paragraph doesn't mean anything. It says, of median income are rented at those prices because the landlord chooses to do so. Those units are not supported by government subsidy or other aid. Well, that's a good thing. But do you see what's happening here? This is John Williams said on his channel. He said that the state government of California signed into law that big corporations can't do this. They can't buy up these landlords and stuff like that and help them out. So how do they get around it? They set up a nonprofit foundation and they come in and do it. Okay, we need all of the communities. We need to help each other out. Support all the local businesses. Start running a business out of your home. Stop going and start cooking more, eating more, growing food. We got to resist these people somehow. Okay? And if you're a man of God like I am, pray to him and see what he has to tell you about how to handle this. To qualify for the LA Local Renters Owners Collaborative, oh my God, whatever that is. What collaborative means, who knows what's going on. Who knows who's in that? Zuckerberg, Bill Gates. All right. A landlord must have at least one tenant behind on rent, which I'm sure every landlord has. So that means all these people are eligible. Own 2 to 20 units and own property in historic South Central, South Park, or Central Alameda. Wow, they're very specific. Zuckerberg won't help people in some of the poorer neighborhoods in North Hollywood. I mean, he'll get that eventually. My point being, boy, he's very specific about what neighborhoods he wants to own. You think they're planning to regentrify it and kick the people out? I think so. The program is intended to help Black, Indigenous, and people of color landlords. Wow, Black, Indigenous, and people of color like Hispanics. Remember that governor of Michigan about a year ago? In a very unscientific statement, by the way, she just threw it out there, or it just threw it out there. She said that COVID-19 affects Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans more than anybody else. How would she know that a year ago? Think about it. There's something really weird there. I'll just let that sink in. I think there's only so much I can say on a YouTube channel, right? But that's a subject we can talk about on Patreon. Okay? Anyway, this thing had to come out. I know I only have a few subscribers right now, but please pass the word. All right, check out the article. You can, I forgot where I got it, but you can just say Mark Zuckerberg, South Central, and it should come up. Donates $5 million. And remember, $5 million is nothing to this guy. So it's just another, big deal, right? It doesn't hurt his pocket, and he's going to get money on the back end. Make no mistake, he's going to be making money on this, right? Because he's going to own that land. But he's going to raise the rents. He's going to push out the mom and pop landlords, raise the rents, and then you can't live there no more. And where are you going to go? Like I said, we're the new Native Americans. I would love your comments. Please like and subscribe. And this is your humble servant, Mr. Smith, and we'll see you on the next one.